Yo guys, welcome to the first video on the channel. I just postponed the AR tutorial until like in a few days just because I needed to get this video out because I had quite a few people asking me about this. This video is going to be an FPS boost tutorial on how to get the most FPS in H1Z1. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your local files, so right click properties, local files, browse local files until you get to this folder here. Scroll down until you get to user options. Now this is where I have my user options. I play at 1600 by 900 and these are the settings. I'll leave a paste bin in the description, so if you just want to go there and copy paste all these settings into your thing, it will give you a dramatic boost in FPS. It will help you out a lot, and you could get better FPS if you wanted, but it would compromise a bit of the graphics. So my settings have got a bit of a compromise. So I guess that's it for this stage. One key thing though is up here where is it, max local shadows equals 4. Shadows are turned off in these user settings. If you want to turn them on, just go afterwards, go in game, change it while it's not read only, and then you'll all be good. Oh yeah, and once you've copy pasted it, just go to properties and then make sure it's on read only and apply it, just to stop the game reverting all the settings back afterwards. So for the next stage of this tutorial, I'm going to be going over the client config and the graphics folder, and once again we're in the browse local files folder. So if you go into graphics.ini, this is probably the easiest step in this whole tutorial. You just want to make sure your texture quality is set to 0 and everything else is set to false, because you don't need any of the shaders. It only just makes your game lag. They're pretty useless, to be honest with you. Just make sure they're all false, and that will help your FPS. And the next one is client config. This was only discovered a few months ago, so it's pretty recent discovery. But in here you want to find your direct thread count, and it might be defaulted to whatever. I don't really know what it was defaulted to be honest. But make sure this, so if you go to task manager and then where is it, performance, make sure go on CPU, and where it says logical processes, you want to make sure whatever's here you like have put here. Because mine's a half core, mine's set to 3 because my processor is weird, it's got double threads and stuff. But make sure whatever your logical processor is here, make sure it says it there, and then that will help your FPS a lot more. So for the final part of this tutorial, we're going to be using some third-party programs to boost the performance of our PC in general. So I mean, we've got this little folder here, and I'll leave a download link to this in the description. It's got 3 things in it. It's got user options, which is the thing from before, and Msi Afterburner setup, which is just in a zip file here, which is another program we'll go over in a second, and CC Cleaner. What CC Cleaner does, it will just scan your whole computer for files that you don't need and just stuff that isn't needed at all on the computer. And then I could have just done it, I've only got 1 megabyte, but once you've found it, just run cleaner. It will ask to close this in a second, but I'm just not going to accept it because I'm kind of using this, but you know. Once it's done, which will be in a second, there you go. No, I'm not going to let it close it, but there, 1.2 megabyte removed. You will have quite a bit. Just clean up the PC and make it run that slight bit faster. The next one is Unpark Cpu app. I'll also leave a download to this in the description. And basically, all it will do is check status of your things, of your CPUs, and check if they're parked or unparked. You want to make sure all your CPUs are unparked, because if they're parked, they're just sat there doing nothing, and it could make your PC go a lot faster than it is. So I'll just leave that up here doing its thing while we move on to the last one. And the last one is Msi Afterburner. Wrong thing, but you know. This is Msi Afterburner. Just open it, run it. and you'll open a program like this. Now this is up to you whether you want to do it or not, but this overclocks your PC. Basically it just speeds everything up, so it'll make it like run a lot faster. However, it will overheat as well a lot faster, so just want to balance out your fan speed and the voltages and stuff. I've not got mine set up right now, but as soon as I open H1Z1, it usually, because I've got different things, like different, where are they, profiles, got the H1Z1 one, which is 100% fan and all the overclock things, and then everything else, the other one. So yeah, this is still not done, so I'll just fast forward the video until this is done, just to show you how this works. So it's finished doing it, and both my CPUs are unparked because obviously I've done this before. But if I'll just park one just so you can see, I'll just fast forward past this as well. So it seems to be taking a while, but oh, there we go. As you can see, both my CPUs are parked now. So once you've got this, just click on Unpark All. It'll go through its stuff again, and then you already know the drill, so no point in waiting for this. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this FPS tutorial. This should give you everything you need to get the most FPS and performance out of your game. So yeah, the AR tutorial will be up this week sometime. I just need to edit it, so I'm like halfway through it, just getting more clips and stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.